To date, we did mail these to 12,000 media outlets, all congressional campaign donors, both Republican and Democrat, in 100 congressional districts. We're not going to stop there. And by the way, when you have congressmen, and you know how many of them have been so slippery as far as keeping their promises. If you get to their donors, folks, that's where you get their attention like nobody's business. And that's what we're going after. Oil and gas royalty owners in 6 states, all members of the legislatures of all 50 states, all county sheriffs in all 50 states, all the Congress, and so on. We need your help to complete the balance. Among the other groups that we are targeting are donors to conservative organizations and think tanks. That's to get through their donors to get those organizations moving in our direction in opposing the NAU. The magazine's designed to invite people to open it out of curiosity. It has human interest. It covers, again, the basic issues why we're here today. It's not just statistical, it's human interest. We even look at displaced Mexican farmers in Mexico and compare them to the power elite in Mexico City. That's hardwired into our power elite as well. In the bigger scheme of things, the massive distribution of this issue to a vast number of opinion holders will fire a shot across the bow of the insiders, telling them people are on to you, you can't get away with it. It's going to cause them to miss their scheduled dates of 2010, possibly 2012. Curtis says they want to put the money in at 2012. You check Curtis out on that one, and we know they want to consummate it, everything, by 2025. By the way, the people that are receiving this bonus on this list, we're sending them a complimentary subscription to our magazine, complimentary DVD featuring a short talk about the foundations of our nation, which most adults aren't aware of these days, and a case for the repeal of NAFTA. Again, we have the free download. Please take advantage of that. And there's more. Through this distribution, this mail out, we're going to raise the mean level of understanding amongst key opinion holders as to the nature of our republic and the nature of the problem against it. That's going to make a tremendous difference. So let me conclude with a warning and a promise. You've been very patient to listen to me. First, the warning. Do you want your children and grandchildren to pledge allegiance to the flag of the North American Union? No! Or the flag of the United States of America? Yeah! We have the opportunity to stop it and stop it cold, but not without your help. The insiders have this goal of putting it into their mechanism into place by 2010. If you do nothing, it'll happen. We get news feeds from around the world, and I saw a news feed the other day from Great Britain. And there was a UK Independence Party and rallies like this, but you know what? They were asking Gordon Brown, the new Prime Minister, to call a referendum on the EU Constitution because they've already been members of the EU. And they've already got so many strands tying them down like the Lilliputians tying down Gulliver on that proverbial beach. They're halfway into the jaws of the beast. Folks, we don't have to go there. So we need to take action. And now the promise. Although many solid groups are opposing the NAU and U.S. Border Watch is on top of my favorite list, only the John Birch Society is thinking and planning on this significant a scale, and only the John Birch Society through its member, chapter, field staff network. I'm a full-time representative. I cover a third of Texas for the John Birch Society. I have colleagues in other cities. One of my colleagues is appearing at a rally right now. Well, it's on the Pacific Coast. It's not right now. It's got to be a few hours earlier. But anyway,
they're always late out there.
They're always late. We have the capability to follow through on the seeds that have been planted. So let me conclude with some recommendations. Go to our websites and download the PDF of this merger in the making issue.
What is it again?
Read it. Merger in the making. It's right up on the front of our websites, www.jbs.org or www.thenewamerican.com. Download this free PDF, and if you like it, you can order printed copies, so they'll be back in stock early this coming week. We got some nice pamphlets at our table over here that Border Watch has made available. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the North American Union, ? And some pass-along cards that you can leave as little bomblets in restaurants and such. And also, if you're more interested in the work of the society, take a little moment to fill out an opinion survey we have there and measure your beliefs alongside those of ours. And if you're led, join. I've got applications. I'm happy to talk to you about it. Remember, though, whatever you do, the choice is yours. Which flag will you, your children, and grandchildren to be saluting in the years ahead. And let me stress you, there's a wonderful lady, maybe you've heard of Kathy Adams, the Texas Eagle Forum.
Yes.
She told me, Ken, this wasn't supposed to be happening in our lifetime. Well, but it is. This is not a fire drill, folks. This is not a hypothetical. This is the real thing. We either take our stand now to save the sovereignty of the United States, or we lose it. It's that simple. The choice is yours. Please choose wisely. Thank you, March for America, U.S. Border Watch, and all the other supporting organizations that made this event happen. Thank you, Curtis and Danny. God bless you, Godspeed.